but that was actually the best thing for me because I wanted to give you this perspective because going what you would say behind enemy lines in the prosecutor's office when I started to understand why this matters, right? So when sometimes the prosecutors say, "Oh, I got to do my job" or whatever have you, the politics of the prosecutor's office is saying that when they go to try and dismiss these cases, there's all this backlash. Let me give you an example. When I was going through the prosecutor's office, I first started out in the violent crimes unit, right? So anybody who got shot in Detroit, we dealt with that case, and there was like a grand jury hearing, blah blah blah. Once they realized I was not going to be part of their little committee, if that makes sense, they tried to what they did demote me to another unit, but that was actually the best thing for me. So I just wanted to point that out that I agree with you. I actually was a testament to that, to the point where I was dismissing so many cases, and not just because I dismissed them. For example, I would have cases, I had young men, and I would say, "Hey, go get a GED." I think I told you this. I would say, "Hey, go get a GED, sign up for this, and come back, and then we'll dismiss the case." Okay, hey, young man, your mom says you were having these problems at home. I tell you what, come back with a good report from mom, and then we'll dismiss this misdemeanor case or some small, whatever it is. So, the reason why I am even bringing that up is to say that the peer pressure that some of these prosecutors face in there, they're not strong enough and built properly to avoid it. That's not an excuse for them because they should. But I'm just saying, I see it happen. So I know, okay, that's why they say, I'm just doing my job. They're afraid.
They need their job, right?
And I'm not shitting on all prosecutors because I'm not saying it in that way, but in many cases, that's the only thing they can do. Their mind isn't astute enough to understand the flip side of the argument to be a defense attorney. They're not coordinated enough and have enough business savvy to go out on their own and run a business. So this is what they can do. And they don't understand the numbers or finances to do corporate, but they know, hey, they tell me if this guy did one, two, and three, I can sentence him to this. So I'm not saying that all prosecutors are dumb or anything. That's not true. I was a prosecutor, but my point is that some of them are in a position where they're not even that skilled because there's no other place for them to go.